channel calculations. Channel calculations, blend layers and channels. By the way, you can use the blending effects associated with layers to combine channels within the between images into new images. And you can use either the apply image command and on single and composite channels, and or the calculations command on single channels. This command, by the way, offers two additional blending modes not available in the layers panel, and add and subtract. Also, it's possible to create new combinations of channels by copying channels to layers in the layer panel. And you may find it quicker to use the calculations command to blend the channel information. The calculation command, by the way, perform mathematical operations on the corresponding pixels of two channels and the pixels with identical locations in the image, and then combine the results in a single channel. And two concepts, by the way, are fundamental and understanding how the calculations commands work. By the way, each pixel in a channel has a brightness value, and the calculations and apply image commands manipulate these values to produce the resulting composite pixels. These commands, by the way, overlay the pixels in two or more channels, and thus the images used for calculations must have the same pixels dimensions. Blend channels with the apply image command. By the way, the apply image commands lets you blend one image's layer only and channel the source with the layer and channel of the active image, the destination. And you have steps here now. Step number 1. Open the source and destination images, and then select the desired layer and channel in the destination image, and the pixel dimensions of the images must match. For images names to appear in the apply image dialog box, and note here please now, and be careful if the color modes of the two images differ. For example, one image is RGB and the other is CMYK. You can apply a single channel but not the source's composite, and to the destination layers composite channel. Step number 2. Choose image, then choose apply image. Number 3. Choose the source image and layer and channel you want to combine with the destination, and to use all layers in the source image, select merged for layer. And number 4. To preview the results in the image window, select preview. Number 5. To use the negative of the channel contents in the calculations, select invert. Number 6. For blending, choose a blend options, by the way. And for more information of the add and subtract options, see add and subtract blending modes. And for information on other blending options, see blending mode descriptions. Number 7. Enter an opacity value to specify the effect's strength. Step number 8. To apply the results only to OBQ areas in the results layer, select preserve transparency. Step number 9. If you want to apply the blending through a mask, select mask, then choose the image and layer containing the mask. For a channel, you can choose any color or alpha channel to use as the mask, and you can also use a mask based on the active selection or the boundaries of the chosen layer transparency, and then select invert to reverse the masked and unmasked areas of the channel. Blend channels with the calculations command. By the way, the calculations command lets you blend two individual channels, by the way, from one or more source images, and you can then apply the results to a new image or to a new channel or selection in the active image, and you can apply the calculations command to composite channels. And you have steps here again now. Step number 1. You should open the source image or images, and note here in this step. Note here please in this point now. If you are using more than one source image, the images must have the same pixel dimensions. And step number 2, you have to choose image, then calculations. Step number 3, to preview the results in the image window, select preview. Step number 4, choose the first source image layer and the channel. To use all the layers in the source image, and choose merged for layer. Step number 5, To use the negative of the channel contents in the calculation, select invert. For the channel, choose gray if you want to duplicate the effect of converting the image to grayscale. Step number 6. Choose the second source image and layer and channel and specify options. Step number 7. For blending, choose a blend mode. And step number 8. Enter an opacity value to specify the effect's strength. Step number 9. If you want to apply the blending through a mask, select mask, then choose the image and layer containing the mask. And for channel, you can choose any color or alpha channel to use as the mask. And you can also use a mask based on the active selections or the boundaries of the chosen layer transparency. And then select invert to reverse the masked and unmasked areas of the channel. Step number 10. For result, specify whether to place the blending results in a new document or in a new channel or selection in the active image. How to add and subtract blending modes. How to add and subtract blending modes. The add and subtract blending modes, by the way, are available only for the apply image and calculations command. What about add? Add the pixel value in two channels. This is a good way, by the way, to combine non-overlapping images in two channels, because higher pixels values represent lighter colors, and adding channels with overlapping pixels lightens the image, and black areas in both channels remain black. 0 plus 0 equals 0, and white in either channel results in white 255 plus any value equal 255 or greater. And add mode divides the sum of the pixel values by the scale amount and then adds the offset value to the sum. And for example, to find the average of the pixels in two channels, add them, divide by 2, and enter no offset value. The scale factor may be any number between 1000 and 2000. Entering a higher scale, by the way, value darkness the image, and the offset value lets you lighten or darken the pixels in the destination channel by any brightness value between plus 255 and minus 255, and the negative values darken the image. By the way, positive values lighten the image. So what about subtract? Subtract the pixel values in the source channel from the corresponding pixels in the target channel. And as with add mode, the result is then divided by the scale factor and added to the offset value. The scale factor may be any number, by the way, between 1000 and 2000, and the offset value lets you lighten or darken the pixels in the destination channel by any brightness value between plus 255 and minus 255.